looking for buyers straight off the bat because we understand that price action will likely to give us higher prices from a demand zone, right? So now, what do we understand? What's the next thing we're going to be looking for? What is the next thing we're going to be looking for in price? Now, Wednesday, the 14th of February, we always start with our Asian range. Now, what does the Asian range achieve? The Asian range achieves a buildup of liquidity, right? So the Asian range builds up liquidity. It's the accumulation phase of the market. So when we talk about our AMD, this is what the A stands for, right? It's the A in the AMD. We see an accumulation in price. The Asian range builds liquidity, especially on Euro pairs, GBP pairs, and USD pairs, right? Especially USD denominated pairs, right? We see the Asian range accumulate the liquidity, right? And this liquidity is very important, and we use it throughout our strategy, especially when it comes to the next stage of the AMD, which is the M, the manipulation. So how does that work? So let's dive into the chart and let's see what happened, right? This line over here represents the New York midnight opening price, right? So this is midnight Eastern Standard Time, right? So this is midnight Eastern Standard Time. It's very important you calibrate this to wherever you are around the world. This is New York midnight time, Eastern Standard Time, right? So what we see in the London or the pre-London session is we see price rally up. We see price rally up, right? So we see price giving us this high over here. Now, what is the purpose of this high? This is what we call at Liquid FX manipulation phase one or stage one, right? Manipulation phase one. And we need to ask ourselves, what is going on, right? What does the market achieve during this phase or this stage? Now, we have the Asian high over here, right? And this Asian high gets swept here. So what this represents is represents a sweep of liquidity. What is the purpose of the market doing this? Now, the market will entice early buyers into the market, right? So the market entices early buyers through this price action piece, right? So here we see an enticement of early buyers, right? So early buyers, this is early buyers. Now we understand that in terms of our time, we're looking for a fair value gap in the London or the New York session. So we don't want to be buying off this first rally because this is outside of our time zones, right? London session is 7 to 10. We're looking for a ICT silver bullet from 8 to 9 in the London session, right? We haven't got our silver bullet, right? Our silver bullet is down here in the London session and here in the New York session, right? So we need to understand we should not be looking to go long because our timing doesn't align with price. Price action shows signs of higher prices, right? Price action shows that, but we're not aligned when it comes to our time, and this is very important when it comes to ICT concepts. It's time and then price, not the other way around. It's time and then price. So if we go down now to if we continue on following price action, we see price rip down, giving us, of course, we have our first stage of manipulation. Then we have what we call our second stage of manipulation, otherwise known as a turtle soup or just a manipulation or a Judas swing, right? But this is the Judas swing, right? This is also a manipulation. Now, what is the difference between this manipulation and the first manipulation we identified? Right.